In light of climate change and international cooperation and the COP meetings, the upcoming COP27, and the things we've heard in your various speeches about the challenges, ambitions needed, combining that with, as I look here out into the audience and in the other sessions, I see several generations of leadership. So what advice would you offer to people stepping into these next levels of leadership in these international dialogues and in this changing world of international cooperation? Not only do we have the challenge where MOSAiC wouldn't be able to happen the way it did, but you have my country, the US, stepping into the Paris Agreement, stepping out of the Paris Agreement. We had a pandemic and all of these things. So what would you offer to people stepping into these leadership roles as we've all been at our jobs for quite some time now and faced many of these challenges? Whoever wants to, I would like each of you to just some short piece of advice to these next generation of leaders.
I keep it really short. My advice is to focus on the big questions, to focus on the things that really lead to progress in understanding the system, and understanding the system is a basis for political decisions. And for being able to do so, as I pointed out, and many people understand anyway, we need to work together. There are often hurdles, but these come and go. You have said the administration in the US, the administration in many other countries, they come and go. Don't get distracted by these things. Climate change and climate protection requires the long-term approach. Over decades and generations, we have to protect our climate. So go for the big things and don't be distracted and discouraged if things go into the wrong direction for a few years. That will change at some point.
Yeah, well, it's very important, as my colleague mentioned, that you look at the big picture. But I think it's obvious that to win this, we need to show resilience. So very simple, never give up. And sometimes when you're doing something and you do not see the result in a way or as quickly as you would like to see, but I can tell you, if I give some advice, sometimes it takes times. Things that you do a lot and it doesn't show the result right away, but it will come. And when it comes to the fight against climate change, it's no doubt that what people are doing, which are taking the fight, it really matters. So show really resilience and never give up.
My statement would start with, you've already had a massive impact. From what you've been doing, whether it's advocacy at COP, we were heavily influenced by what we were hearing by the stakeholders, which prominently included young people. And when I was in Iceland last summer, I remember during the election campaign, young people graded the different political parties, including, I believe, on climate change policies as well. And the politicians were talking about it. And that's real action. But whether you do that at a sort of open political level, whether you try to influence your network of family and friends, whether it's through your individual actions, it all adds up. You're doing great. Keep doing it. We need your help.
And with that, thank you very much. And carry on to coffee.